You about to record this as a podcast?
Duh.
Okay. Damn, I'm like too built for that.
Yo. Hit the thizzle dance like I'm Mac Drake. Can't stop looking at it, know them racks safe. Elevating, only half baked. I'm the Tiger Woods of the crap game. It'll all wash away with the champagne. Cause I bit down on it, left a bad taste. Where's Reverend Al Sharpton in the last days? Another bitch baptized, victim of the wave. Possessed, trying to get a nigga solar praise. Food for the thought, he was so the same. I'm just trying to rise on the Apple place. This hot Jay-Z handle, yay. Dolo Valley might have sounded like a Yeezy quote. She a needy hoe, hit her with a peasy quote. Ended on a high note, something CC wrote. Crowns for the kings that BB sold. Being misled, I was told things. BB King dead on May 14th. Solitary, never been quarantined. We still going up May 14th.
Stop causing problems. You'll get us all killed. Give them what you got and get them out of here.
Shut the fuck up, fat man. This ain't none of your goddamn business.
Be cool, honey bunny. Be cool. No problem. I got it under control.
Let me get my mind right, cuz. Drink this whole ass O'Doul's. Get my mind right, cuz.
Come on, man. Don't get them no clout. These Heineken Zeros, man.
Oh, excuse me. Good Heineken Zero, nigga. Alcohol free. You know me, man. Trying to stay alcohol free. That way. You feel me? But in the meantime, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever the fuck y'all niggas like to listen to this shit, I'm Meech.
And I'm Spiff.
Hey, man, this is a motherfucking drug table talk podcast with Meech and Spiff, man. We don't sell drugs. We sell knowledge and slang. Game. Spiff Lord, man.
Yes, sir.
Dog. I think today is like one of those pies. Of course, my baby Solo ain't here because he out there being a daddy and shit to somebody's baby.
That nigga out there playing Big Daddy Rose.
That shit crazy. Niggas just been in the crib chilling. Niggas a baby just in this bitch.
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying. I don't judge, though.
Nigga, who baby is that? But shout out to my baby Solo and shit. Nigga out here doing shit.
Get that nigga baby show.
Get that nigga baby shoe. Niggas don't know, like, nigga, the last, like, month and shit, I was telling this nigga Spiff, I'm like, dog, it's a random, like, baby shoe, like, on your porch and shit. What you say?
We finally figured out who it was.
Exactly, dog. Niggas had the whole time was like, nigga, we don't know who baby shoe is this, but it been on the porch for like a month.
Yeah, man.
Like, now niggas have figured out this shit.
Yeah, my young dog be tripping for sure.
Well, damn, man, what you been up to, man? What's been new in your week, man? Since the last time we sat down and had one of these things, cuz.
Man, the same thing as always, bro. The story remains the same. I've been at fucking work, man. That's it.
Yeah, man. But shit, I mean, honestly, this week was a little different. I mean, for me at least, I would say.
Yeah, I forgot it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, niggas had a whole Thanksgiving and shit. Like, it was cool to like had that time off for real though. I ain't gonna lie though.
Nigga,
good break.
That day, nigga.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up though. But you plant niggas and shit. Y'all niggas really be having like no days off for real. But nigga, how was the Thanksgiving and shit?
Man, that shit was cool, man. It was very chill, man. A lot of first Thanksgiving in the new crib.
Yeah. How was it, nigga? You got your first Thanksgiving, man? You know?
I mean, it was straight. It was a regular day for me. I had the mindset, like, I knew people was coming over, but I was going to, like, treat it like a regular day for real.
Yeah, just, you know, just an extra day off of work and shit type shit.
Spot type shit, you feel me? Like, it's just going to be chill.
I mean, given, because, you know, niggas in the middle of, like, a pandemic and shit. I mean, it was pretty much the same shit on my end, minus, you know, one or two people that might have, you know, been around. But, you know, it was just pretty much like the same shit, you feel me? It's like, honestly, like, when you, I don't know, man. I don't know how it is, you know, as far as, like, you know, your family go. And, you know, I have an idea. But, like, you know, my family, you know, we not really into, like, the whole big, you know, invite everybody over, grandmas, aunties, uncles, cousins. Like, it's usually, like, a pretty intimate, you know, setting. It's just us and a couple people and shit.
I mean, in the past, we have went to those functions where you had the whole, you know, family over there with the grandmas, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins and shit like that, wives and baby mamas, baby daddies and shit. But when we do it, you feel me? Like, we, you know, keep the family close. I've been, like, not fucking with these niggas, you feel me?
That way.
Been not fucking with you niggas, you feel me? So anytime, it's really whatever they want to do, you feel me? But it's kind of not, because I prefer to chill. But if they like, we about to go to such and such, then I'll be like, all right, well, have fun with that. I'm not no kid no more. You can't drag me over there.
All right, nigga. You can't take me nowhere that I don't want to be in.
Exactly, boy.
Facts. You know, that shit used to be fucked up, because moms and shit, like, back in the G, like, you know, she asked me, like, yeah, Meech, you gonna go over, you know, over to your cousin's house with me, or we gonna go out to eat for such and such birthday and shit? And I'd be like, no, nigga, like, I'm not going, like, and it's not me, you know, it's just like, I just hate people.
Yeah, I don't be feeling like, I don't be feeling like that shit, bro. Like, I don't be feeling like exchanging pleasantries with niggas that I've been knowing my whole life. Like,
yeah,
nah, nigga.
Like, I could care less what the hell you been doing since the last time I seen you. Like, for real.
For real, you family, nigga. Like, we getting old.
Yeah, man. I'm a big boy, man.
Give me the cliff notes, nigga.
Absolutely, man. And I don't want to hear none of that motherfucking gossip, family gossip and shit.
None
about,
of that shit.
You know, who fucking on who. You know,
who done fucked the bag up.
Right? Who spent up the last of grandma's inheritance money? Right. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
We don't want to hear none of that shit at all, nigga. Like, I'm ignoring that shit because this is like no point, bro.
Yeah, man.
Tell that shit to one of your friends or something, bro. We family, nigga. Like, it happens.
Nigga, it was like a meme on motherfucking on Twitter and shit. They talk about, like, you know, when they said when people going around asking people who they you know, what they bring in, you know, to the dinner and shit, it's like a meme of a nigga that said beef, and he's fine on somebody, like, yeah, I'm punching on my cousin when I see him and type shit. Like, nigga, that's the type of vibes I'm on. Like, I'm straight up pulling up on one of my cousins and, like, fine on their ass and shit.
Yeah, it ain't never worth it, bro. That shit is weak as fuck, bro. Like, I'm at this point,
I ain't even got no beef with nobody. I just like
at this point, I got no beef. I'm just trying to chill, bro.
And I love my family, man. Don't get it wrong, but it's just like, I don't want to be around niggas. Like,
I don't. Real. Not for what, bro? Like, come on, stay over there, bro.
Come on, that shit be fucking me up, because niggas be really, like, asking my mama, like, dog, where Meech at? Like, what he on? Like,
the same shit we try to do every day, nigga.
Yeah. I think it's that because I done got to an age whereas, nigga, I ain't got time to, like, be fucking around, like, bullshitting around with niggas. Like, if it ain't about, you know, making money or, you know, some creative shit, like, I really don't want to be around niggas anymore.
I feel
like,
you.
I don't want to waste my time anymore.
Niggas just need all the basic food groups, G. Like,
yeah.
That's it, bro. All that extra shit is kind of like, for what, nigga? I don't feel like it. How about that? Is that a good enough excuse for y'all niggas that's listening? How about I don't feel like it, nigga? Yeah. Niggas is grown as hell doing life every day and shit.
Dog, my nigga Spiff. And I feel the same way, and I'm gonna give y'all niggas an example of what I mean, though. My nigga Spiff, man, we had a party over here. Well, it wasn't really a party. It was just like a little, a little kickback,
a little soiree.
a little soiree. We grilled up some shit. Had a few drinks over here.
Big shrimps on the grill.
Big shrimps on the grill and shit. This was back in the summertime or whatever. But towards like the middle part of the night, my nigga Spiff got completely silent. I'm like, dog, what the fuck is going on? He was like, nigga, my social battery is dead. Like, that is me, nigga, at all times. Like, when I'm not dealing with, like, my son and the lady and, like, the family and shit on the regular, nigga, my social battery is dead.
Like, I can't do this shit all day, bro. Like, I have a real life, bro. I can't do this shit all day with y'all niggas, bro.
I can't. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with niggas.
Like, we all know each other. You ain't coming to my house if I ain't know you, like, for a good little minute.
Facts.
Or if you coming in, like, off the strength of one of my mans that I knew for a long time. And it's like, nigga, we got everything around. We got the eats. We got the motherfucking drugs. We got the liquor, nigga. Like, okay, how much can I talk to you for you just find something to do where I don't have to entertain you, nigga?
That's the thing, man. Niggas be want to be fucking host and shit and, make everybody feel comfortable. It's like, my nigga Spiff laid out the spread for y'all niggas. It's drugs, it's food, there's drinks. Occasionally, and maybe some bitches over here, my nigga. Just do you, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me the fuck alone. Like, there you go, nigga. This is a safe space, my nigga, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Facts, nigga. But besides that, though, nigga, Thanksgiving was cool if you ask me. The shit, giving all the fuck about what we said and shit. But
facts.
But I did take little Meech dog over to they had like the little wild lights, little zoo event. They had the motherfucking lit up motherfucking giraffes and shit. Niggas had motherfucking whales and shit and lights. Nigga, that shit was cool though.
Yeah, that's definitely, sound like a decent time, man,
Yeah.
Gotta be on your family, man, shit at all times, bro.
Hell yeah,
it's a privilege. It's definitely a privilege, bro.
Even though the little nigga ain't gonna never remember this shit, he's like too young to like remember this shit, but at the same time, it's just, you gotta plant those seeds in them young and shit.
You gotta take pictures when they real young so you can show them and shit. So, the photographic memory thing is like a real thing. You feel me? Like, everybody has one, but people are better at certain things than others as far as everything. You feel me? So
yeah, but times have changed, man. It's like it's to the point now. As remember, like you can go over to like let's just say I don't know. I don't think shit like your aunties and your uncles, your moms maybe be the one, or your grandma, your granddaddy. Like, niggas used to have, like, a big family book of, like, pictures and shit. Niggas used to go through and be like, oh, look, a little shit stain when he was 3. You feel me? Like, I think it's to that point now. I don't think niggas gonna really have that shit. It's gonna be like, all right, nigga, whatever the fuck you saved in the cloud, nigga, over these next 20 years, we're gonna show little JoJo and them, what the fuck we was doing. But I don't think it's the same anymore, for real.
What's crazy, bro? Like, if I were to, like, have a family in them early stages, I would make it a thing, bro. I would make it a thing. But if that's in the cards for me and all that who may be. But if I do ever get blessed with a family, like, I'm gonna make the photo album a thing again, man. Yeah, that shit is dope, bro.
Yeah, that shit hard, man. That shit hard, nigga. I remember those days going over to grandma's crib and looking through the photo book and shit. But now it's like, shit, nigga, fuck all that shit, man. Yeah. And niggas ain't got time to do that shit. Nigga, if you got the picture in your phone, nigga, show me whenever, cuz.
Yeah, exactly. No, I need some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just laying around the house on a coffee table, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Just, just to see, the family lineage, as you will.
Exactly, nigga. I wanna know that auntie that was doing heroin. I wanna know the uncle that was out here pimping hoes and shit.
Yeah, man. It's interesting. It's very interesting and intriguing, bro. Like, me and Solo was having a discussion over here after Thanksgiving. Yeah. And he was like, it's the first time, he kind of been, like, in his own space and had his parents over and they got to observe what he doing today. And we don't do shit over here. We just play the
Yeah.
game. We chill. We drink. We smoke. We did all of this shit. I was high as fuck. You feel me? all the Thanksgiving I was high as fuck. But, you know, but it was just interesting hearing this feedback on, like, just being an actual adult being around his parents.
Yeah.
And we got into a deep discussion about family lineage and who was the drug dealers and the street dwellers of the world, and who did what, basically, who did hair, who was the entrepreneur. Like, this is where we get certain shit from in our family. We had that discussion, but
that's tight.
definitely interesting, man. Definitely, you know, family is a good thing, man.
Yeah, man. And this what's sweet is that you can tell them niggas to get the fuck out whenever the fuck you want to.
Solo was like, nigga, do you feel like taking people's home? I'm like, I'm not doing shit today, nigga. I just got off of work like 6 hours ago, nigga.
I don't give, nigga, no, nigga.
No, nigga.
Nigga, it comes a point in time you gotta tell pops, like, nigga, get the fuck out, nigga. Like, shit.
Like, damn,
you ain't gotta go home, but shit, nigga.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, yeah, when he was ready to go, he just kind of like told him he was ready to go and took their ass home, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, it's about that time to go, you know.
Hell yeah, hell
Old
yeah.
as hell up in this bitch, you gotta get the fuck out.
Oh shit, man! I forgot to mention, man. Shout out to all 13 of the niggas that come and listen to this bitch every day. You know, make sure y'all niggas go subscribe to the YouTube page, the Meech and Spiff channel on YouTube. You know, nigga been out there trying to put this motherfucking content out there and shit.
Yes, sir,
hey, man. Hey, listen, man. The sooner we get monetized, man, the sooner we can come with better content. Because I know Spiff, he don't be paying attention, but I be paying attention to this shit.
I do. I try to put a more forth effort, but I don't. But I do.
Yeah, but nigga, we coming up on like the 100th episode,
I knew that,
podcast
bro.
episode and shit.
I knew that.
I'm not sure if I just want to just keep this bitch like as far as just like, you know, the normal shit that we just do and just be a regular episode, or we should do something like different.
I mean, we could scheme it together, man. That's a business me. That's me. We can't tell the listeners everything, you know what I'm saying? But I got some ideas in mind though. You know what I'm saying? We could do, you know, whatever we want with it, bro. It's like, you know, what message we want to send. So,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's try not to box ourselves in. And just, you know, do what feels, you know, right, I guess.
That's what's up. Yeah. We gonna figure it out though. We gonna figure it out.
Definitely.
All right, man. What the fuck we gonna start on this week? Cause it's been, honestly, even though it's been you know, pretty like, you know, holiday weekend with the family type shit. A lot of shit been going on for real. Cause I don't even know where to start for real, man. I'll let you choose, man, where you want to start this week, man.
Man, and I hate to say it, bro, but I was just so, what's the word niggas is using right now?
What?
To describe a certain way they feel is like jarred.
You been fucking with the white folks.
Yeah. By this nigga Nate Robinson getting his head punched on, bro. Like,
oh my god!
Like,
all right,
what
man.
the fuck, bro?
Let's get into it,
how
dog.
did that happen? Like, please tell me, because you know I be at work, so I see everything late. Like, I see everything the next day.
Man, I'll tell you like this, man. Shout out to Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, man. They put on a great event. You know, what was that? That's last night, Saturday night.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to them, man. They really knew how to draw in the look in the eyes and get people engaged to watch these old 50 and up niggas fight. But I guess like the co-main event, or like the event before the main niggas, you feel me? They had motherfucking Jake Paul and Nate fucking Robinson, dog. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I feel like that motherfucking Tyra Banks meme, nigga, where Shorty was like, "We were all rooting for you.
How could you? How could you?"
Like, dog, like, mind you, nigga, I'm not into like the whole white boy YouTube shit, but I knew like this nigga Jake Paul, you know, he had one other professional fight, and I believe it was from another YouTuber. You feel me? in which I think he knocked the nigga out or he won or he fought somebody. I could be wrong. I don't know. But when I heard that Nate Robinson was going to get in there to fight this white boy, man, I instantly went to my sports betting app that I do my sports betting and shit. I was like, oh yeah, I'm taking the black man, black everything, black excellence.
So I'm rooting for everybody black.
They got root for everybody fucking black. Mm-hmm. And my nigga got his ass put in the fucking dirt.
Yeah, that
Gucci Mane voice, nigga. Put that nigga in the dirt.
See, my thing is, I didn't even know they had an undercard bout on this shit.
Yes.
Let alone it was gonna be these niggas.
Exactly.
You feel me?
It was another fight before then. It was another name. It was another nigga name like Badu something. Mm-hmm. But he was whooping this white boy ass so bad. You could tell like the black nigga was clearly a fighter and the white boy was like clearly just getting a check. But carry on with the Nate shit though.
I feel like they would have had a better chance at just doing Drake and Chris Brown, nigga. Cause this.
Remember when them niggas was supposed to fight?
Yeah, I remember this shit.
Wait,
I feel like they ain't have enough money though.
Do you remember when Soulja Boy and Chris Brown was supposed to fight?
I remember that shit.
He was going to kill that nigga, dog.
Man, but yeah, man. So I seen the clip, bro. I just seen Nate Robinson gets knocked out, undercard, blah blah blah. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me go. So I see this nigga rush in, boom, get hit, slump, boom, sleep. So
that easy,
the ref like he on the ropes. He go in, try to rush in on him.
But you could see it in his eyes, like he was still dazed by that first knockdown. You feel me?
Boom, we just hit that nigga on top of the head one time, like boom, like get back. You can't do that. You feel me, bro? Like this is a sport. This is not us throwing hands like we mad at each other. This is an actual sport that we train, and you know what I'm saying? Like this type of shit. So motherfucker
put that nigga in the dirt.
That motherfucker ref picked this nigga Nate up and shit. You feel me? He like, look, you good? He like, Nate, look at me. You like, you good? He like, Nate. He's like, Nathaniel, are you good? He like, yes. You feel me? And this nigga, the shit that get me, I watched this shit like 150 times. This nigga, as soon as he get up, he do the count. He ask him, is he good? Soon as this nigga get back and they resume play, this nigga does the exact same shit.
Yes.
And gets hit with some shit I've never seen in my life. Like, it's too easy. Like, nigga, you out there being a punch dummy at this point.
For real. This nigga Jake Paul out there throwing overhand rights and landing that bitch right on his fucking cranium, dog.
On this fucking soft spot, bro. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I heard, like, It was funny, you know. You got the memes, you got Snoop Dogg commentary.
Pay my dog commentary. Pay my classic, dog.
You feel me?
That shit is classic, dog. Like for real, he made that shit even 100 times fucking funnier,
that nigga
dog.
Like Lord Jesus.
But nigga, I don't think there is no amount of money in the world for me to go out there and like really embarrass myself like that, though.
Yeah, man.
Like if you gonna, that's one thing about social media. That's one thing about being a man. That's one thing about just being a fucking person, period. Niggas are going to get these jokes off, my nigga. And you got to live with whatever the fuck you did while you was out there.
Yeah.
Now it's another thing. You have to be prepared to go in that ring and scrap with a nigga, you feel me? This ain't, and I'm just speaking about me personally. Like, I'm not about to show up anywhere underprepared for nothing. I want to be well prepared for whatever the fuck I'm about to get myself into. And you can clearly tell this nigga was not prepared from the start of the fucking bell. This nigga did not have his hands up not one time. And he was getting fucking clobbered on top of his shit. Mm-hmm. I cannot, man. I cannot deal with that type of shit. Like, I can't go out there and get embarrassed, cuz. Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga. Niggas got their ass pieced the fuck up, man. Nigga, my bad.
Niggas
shit.
got beat on.
Nigga, hey, man. I just went on this nigga Jake Paul Instagram page. He be knocking niggas the fuck out. This nigga is really on this bitch fucking niggas up, dog.
Did I not say that though? Like I said, like the reason he was previously when we had this conversation off pod.
Yeah,
I told this nigga Meechy like this nigga really be like beating niggas the fuck up. He been working out with Roy Jones Jr. for like 3 to 4 years. You feel me?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, it's no wonder that nigga was on the undercard because he been fucking with this nigga for so long. You feel me?
But I just can't see my black brother go up in that bitch and embarrass himself like that.
It's one thing, you feel me, to you a celebrity, you black.
Oh, you know what, Spiff? And I hate to cut you off, man. I hate to cut you off. Remember back in the G when, dog, remember the brawl at Madison Square Garden when Melo fought on, who was that, Chris Jeffries or something? You remember that?
Yeah.
And my nigga Nate was in that bitch mixing it up with J.R. Smith. You remember that, right?
Right.
I expected more because even when he was in, him and JR was, doing they tussling, throwing little hands and shit, I thought my nigga at least come better than that, though, my nigga. Come on, man. This nigga just put this nigga in the fucking dirt.
I just think, bro, like, boxing is a real sport, bro. Just because you in shape, you get in the gym, you're an ex-NBA player, you probably worked out with whoever on that boxing shit. And that's fine, nigga. My nigga Bruce Lee he say boards don't hit back, nigga.
That's a fact.
You breaking all these boards, doing all these fancy ass karate moves. You thought 40 years old in the karate class, I still whoop your ass, nigga.
You Tabo.
You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, if you ain't been through it,
yeah,
you don't stand a chance, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's different from like NBA. Niggas in that bitch just, wrestling with each other, getting into heated arguments and shit. And then that's another thing. When you 1-on-1 with a motherfucker in that motherfucking square box, and you got to go throw them hands with a motherfucker, cuz. I would say I commend Nate Robinson on just getting in there with that man. But you can clearly tell, nigga, this was just strictly for the pape, dog. This shit was strictly for the money, man. And I hate to say it, man, because I don't want to count niggas' pockets and shit. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at this point, man, Nate is really looking for a way to eat right now. And I could be wrong, man. And I hate to count another man's pockets, but you can tell, like, nigga, you did this for the bread, dog. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's clearly nothing wrong with that. Nigga gonna provide for his family the best way that he can. But it's one thing about providing for your family and embarrassing yourself while trying to provide for your family, though.
Right.
Because I don't know if I can go out there and do some goofy shit like that.
I can't. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, no, I'm not about to be on no celebrity boxing. Like, this is not... For anybody that's listening to this and think this is the first time, like, celebrity have boxed and shit like that, niggas been doing this shit for years, you feel me? And the negative connotation behind that is the undercard people, the people that we talking about and shit like that, like, it's a signal that their career is fucking done.
Yeah.
They through. This is like Dancing with the Stars, nigga. Like,
oh,
come
God.
on, bro. The Masked Singer. Your boy Lonzo was on The Masked Singer, by the way.
Lonzo Ball?
Lonzo Ball was on The Masked Singer, bro.
Singing?
This season.
Get the fuck out of here.
Got kicked off, bro. Google it, though. Because I'm going somewhere with that. But
carry on.
This some shit I never told you, like.
Okay.
But, like, yeah. So, he on that bitch. That's why I feel like I'm going to do my Lonzo Ball rant off pod. But when you in that type of atmosphere, bro, like, it is what it is. You finish. You finish, so you done, bro. Like, you got to do that to grab some money. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't feel like Nate Robinson is done, but I feel like it's a lesson learned, bro. Like, Don't do everything for no bag, bro. Like, you gotta believe in yourself. You got too much talent, bro.
Yeah, man. And I don't want to come off as a hating ass nigga or, trying to belittle or downplay or down talk this man. It's like, you're going to do whatever the fuck you got to do to feed your family. But I feel like this was not the way to do it. And who am I to judge? Because if a nigga threw me, and this is just speculating and shit, because we saw this shit earlier on Instagram. If a nigga threw me $600,000 to get up in there in a boxing match, I would probably do the same thing as well too. Definitely. But I think, just like what I was saying before, I would at least prepare myself better to go out there and fight for real.
Yeah.
Like, dog, I fought a nigga for $3 at school. Just imagine that nigga throwing $600K in front of that shit. You feel me? I'm going out there, nigga. I'm calling up whoever, nigga. I'm calling up goddamn Floyd. I'm calling goddamn nigga Gervonta. Nigga, show me that uppercut you threw that one Mexican nigga. I need to learn that. Right. If my livelihood is, with this $600K, nigga, I am knocking somebody block the fuck off. Or if not, I'm gonna die trying, nigga. I ain't going out like that. I'm about to have
all types of shit in my gloves, nigga. I'm trying to kill this nigga.
What was that movie with that female boxer and shit? She got her ass knocked the fuck out.
Oh, Hillary Swank. You talk about $1 Million Baby?
Yeah, I'm in that bitch, nigga, loading gloves, nigga, knocking bitches' heads off.
And I'm telling you, bro, like,
no cap.
Easily. You know what I heard the other day, bro?
What?
I heard that nigga. What's that nigga that knocked Deontay Wilder out?
Oh, god damn. His name is right there. Oh, God.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury, yes, sir.
So I heard, allegedly, bro, this nigga always used to get penalties and get in trouble before they fought because you know how the refs come in to
check gloves and shit.
Come in the locker room and check their gloves. They also used to be like, it used to be a little extra glove. You feel me?
Yeah,
like he had
extra padding on his shit.
Yeah, like a little extra gloves to the point where it's not even extra padding. Like it wasn't no hand in the glove part that they was feeling on.
Oh yeah. I definitely, a nigga on YouTube actually like broke that shit down. It's like they don't tie his gloves tight enough, so his hand usually slips down to where like the wrist would be, and like to anybody, it'll look like he's out there slapping motherfuckers like with his boxing gloves, but no, he's hitting niggas with straight knuckle because his hand is slipped down into like the wrist part of the gloves and shit. They tried to say that he did that shit when he fought Deontay the last time, because it was like a lot of slapping shots that he was hitting him with, but was really putting doggy bone on his ass.
On his ass, nigga. This nigga not Tyson Fury be fucking fighting with his bare knuckles. You think I'm not about to that's the real sport of boxing, nigga. That's the real sport of boxing,
and if
bro.
I'm not mistaken, I think that nigga Tyson Fury is Irish. I could be wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Them niggas love to fight.
Them niggas love to fight, nigga.
That sound like some dirty
Shout
shit.
out to the Irish, nigga. The real St. Patrick's Day on New Year's, bro. Turn up, nigga. Come on, now. If you know, you know. I'm sorry. I had to shout them out, bro. Because them niggas, they act like niggas, bro.
They are the blackest
white people ever, bro. They act like niggas,
They like
bro.
to get drunk and fight, nigga. Yeah. I feel like that's the type of shit we into, nigga.
Exactly, bro.
That's the type of shit that we into. Nigga, I think they say like Italians are like the blackest white people, but I don't know, nigga. Them Irish niggas gotta run for their buddy, dog.
Yeah. It's a mix though, but you gotta throw the Irish and the Italians in there because they both like on that. Like, let's do whatever we gotta do. You feel me?
Let's go fuck some shit up.
Yeah,
like, in our definition. You feel me? Look at these goddamn niggas. Goddamn.
Look at this shit.
Look at this shit. But I would tell you like this, man. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, and whoever put on the fight. I think it was hosted by like Triller. One of these goddamn apps or some goofy shit. But the people that put that whole thing together, I do, congratulate them because they did put on a good show.
Yeah, definitely. That's the wave. That's a good business venture. You feel me?
I mean, I feel like because I think this shit was like $50. And for what you get, I think it was 3 or 4 fights. I could be wrong. I think it's 3. And nigga, I seen fucking Wiz Khalifa perform. I seen YG perform. Big Unc Snoop got out there and performed a little bit. You feel me? And like shit, niggas got a concert, good commentating. Pretty decent fights, I would say. Off of $50. I mean, you really can't beat it though.
You know what? I immediately thought when I found out the whole marketing behind this whole little event.
What's that?
My immediate thoughts was, if Floyd get his hands on this, it's a fucking wrap.
Oh yeah, man. I feel like the way that boxing is going, if they want to go that route, with the entertainment, with the fighters, Floyd would make another $1 billion if he did it this way. Because if he can get the top name fighters and also the top artists out here to come and perform, like do like halftime shows and shit, like in between like different fights or whatever, like this can turn the Billy that he already has into even more money. Because what it's gonna do is it's gonna bring in a lot of those, those newer fans, you feel me? Niggas that necessarily might not be into boxing, but they want to see motherfucking The Weeknd perform at this event.
Exactly.
Or they want to see Lil Baby perform at this shit. Niggas that not even into boxing, they start watching that shit just because their favorite artist is there.
I'm telling you.
You feel me?
Or they favorite YouTube select. Like, the possibilities is endless, nigga. You can market pretty much anything in this social media I don't know, age, I guess.
Yeah. Cause just off the fact that they had Jake Paul, that nigga, I know he's super big on YouTube and shit. I just checked his page. He got like 13 million followers and shit. A bunch of I'm pretty sure like young fans is really gonna be watching that shit. And on top of that, nigga, when you got young kids behind you, nigga, that's like unlimited money, my nigga.
I'm telling you.
That shit, it's like, that's a whole different bag, you feel me? But like I said, man, shout out to them niggas for putting on a very good event.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to them, man.
But let's go ahead and break it down, man. Let's break down the Tyson and Roy Jones shit. Cause did you watch it?
I mean,
did you watch
the
highlights?
I watched the highlights. You feel me? I watched the highlights, and for some old niggas, they put on a decent show. I kind of feel like that draw shit is weak as fuck. Like there are no moral victories. Period. And I feel like shit. Like, I feel like my nigga Mike really took that bitch because he's punching that nigga. Or he wasn't catching him like how he's supposed to, but that nigga 50, you feel me? But Roy Jones Jr. was just hugging that, giving that nigga a hug and shit. Anytime he was tired or he got hit with some shit that, hurt him and shit.
Absolutely. I mean, he had to be smart, meaning, Roy Jones or whatever. Like, no matter how old, Tyson will get, he will still be one of the most feared men walking on this earth. Like, the type of shit that Doggy Bone got in his hands and shit would knock us out until next year.
Bro, you gotta realize, Mike Tyson, bro, like, that nigga, like, was predominant in the 80s, nigga. The 80s, the Ronald Reagan babies, nigga. The Ronald Reagan era. I'm scared of all of y'all that went through that.
Yeah.
Because y'all niggas is crazy as fuck. That nigga, I was watching a pod. Fucking Mike Tyson got a pod. He had Steve-O on that bitch.
Shout out to Steve-O, man. Wild boy.
You feel me? And
Number
Steve-O was
jackass.
like, he fucking, he was like, he went to a party with Mike Tyson one time and shit like that. He said he knocked on the door. He heard it was, Steve-O said he heard it was a party. He just randomly went up, knocked on the door. Like, I'm about to just party with these niggas tonight. Fuck it. Like, I heard it was a party
matter of fact,
over
I think
here.
I seen that shit. Didn't him and like Mike Tyson do like cocaine in the bathroom
He
or something?
said he fucking opened the door. Mike Tyson saw him, grabbed him, pulled him in, asked him if he had coke. That nigga said he had a full 8-ball in one pocket and a partially sniffed 8-ball in the opposite pocket. Like, yeah, I got some coke. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, Mike Tyson was predominant in them times, nigga.
That's hard.
This nigga partying, doing coke, fucking bitches, married and shit. Like,
And knocking niggas the fuck out.
and knocking niggas the fuck out, bro.
Oh, that's hard.
Come on now. This nigga Mike Tyson ain't never been right. He was robbing niggas before he became the heavyweight champion of the world?
He was like 14.
Robbing niggas, bro. Like, this nigga ain't no regular nigga, bro.
That's why I say, like, dog, no matter how old a motherfucker get, Mike Tyson would be one of the most feared men in the world because you don't know where his mental is.
The violence was always in him. He just did that shit because he just he like punching on niggas.
He do.
He heard he could get money professionally for punching on niggas, so let's do this instead.
Yeah. Damn, man, that shit crazy. But I agree with your analysis as far as the actual fight itself. Because shout out to my little brother, little Scoochie, big Scoochie out here. That nigga definitely sent me like a Discord, motherfucking goddamn elite motherfucking feed of the goddamn fight or whatever. But it's kind of going in and out. But I ain't gonna hate. It was free. But as far as like my analysis, as far as my breakdown of that shit, that nigga Roy Jones did not want no smoke at all. His game plan was to jab, hold. Jab, throw a couple combinations here and there. But I'm a hold on to this nigga, you feel me? Like I remember it might have been in the later rounds, you feel me? I want to say it might have been in the 7th round. Like, he tried to, back Tyson up on the ropes. But instead, he grabbed the nigga arms and then held on to the ropes at the same time, too. It was like, no, nigga, I am not letting you go so you can knock me the hell out. But I honestly thought we was going to get a brawl, but that's my goofy ass thinking that these 50-year-old men was going to really go out there and try to kill each other. Nah, nigga. I mean, Mike Tyson looked like he wanted to throw them bitches, but Roy Jones didn't want that smoke for real.
Man, that nigga Mike Tyson, nigga, like, niggas is prone to violence. Mike Tyson looked like he just wanted to catch that nigga one time.
Just one time. The type of shit that Mike was throwing, it looked like he was trying to take the nigga block off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what he do, nigga.
Yeah, like, I ain't never seen Mike Tyson go into a fight and be like, you know what, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to play it cool. No, that nigga is trying to kill you. He was trying to take your head up off your damn shoulders, dog. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I enjoyed it, man, nigga. Even though I got it for free, me, I'm black and shit. We don't never pay for shit
for free. Like, I wouldn't expect you to try to even attempt to pay for that shit, because I'm not thinking about paying to see 2 50-year-olds fight. Nigga, send me the link, nigga.
Nigga, it's a fucking pandemic, nigga.
Send me the fucking link, nigga.
For real, nigga. I saw a bunch of niggas online talk about, like, nigga, this what happens, 2 uncles at the fucking Thanksgiving party at grandma's house get drunk and fight. Yeah. That type shit. But
it is what it is, man. It was decent, like, whatever. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't a bust by any means. And, it was entertaining. So, shout out to everybody that put out that event. And shout out to, the fighters and stuff like that. And nigga, Nate Robinson, bro.
Boy.
We were rooting for you.
We were rooting for you. You definitely let us down.
You, bro. Black man.
You
learn from this.
Down,
we gonna stop talking shit. You feel me?
I went on my sports betting app and actually betted on you, dog.
We gonna stop talking shit eventually, bro. And just know we support you. But bro, like, come on, bro.
We were rooting.
Tighten
for
the fuck up, nigga. Tighten the fuck up. We need to be out here making smart decisions, big dog.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that shit is sad, dog. I feel like, damn, man. I hate to go back on that Nate shit, but it like niggas was really like, come on, man. You can't go out like that, dog. I don't give a fuck who you is, dog. Even if I went to go fight this nigga Floyd Mayweather, nigga Mike Tyson, nigga, I'ma last longer than that nigga, dog, cause I'm running all across that damn ring, dog. I'm gonna make it sure, like, nigga, I'm going to go through this bitch and look decent doing it, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, cuz? Right. Nigga.
Definitely.
God damn, man. But in other news, dog, I was what you about to say? Oh shit, hold on. But yeah, cuz, shit, man. Did you get a chance to check out that Dave Chappelle shit? I know you don't be fucking with, like, social media and shit, but he dropped, like, a little 15-minute little stand-up thing he was doing and shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely don't fuck with the social media. That's a whole separate, that's a spiff-a-soul, as I like to call them, bro.
Yes,
that's
sir.
A whole solo pod and shit like that. But, I mean, Yeah, I caught it just because I'm a big fan of Dave Chappelle, and even though I didn't necessarily want to get on social media, the powers that be, you feel me, kept on telling me like you gotta watch it. So I finally watched it, and it was definitely it was interesting, man. Like a lot of knowledge being dropped in there. You feel me? Great storytelling, great references. You feel me? Great principles. You gotta love a man with fucking principles.
You got to.
You gotta love a fucking man with principles.
You don't get too many niggas that actually have stand up morals.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes a real nigga to me in a definition. A nigga that's gonna speak his mind, make himself vulnerable, and speak on things that bother him, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Or empower him on anything. Just having the courage to tell the truth when you have a conflict, you feel me?
Yes, sir. I feel like, and before we go into our whole like breakdown of like what we thought about Dave Chappelle, just kind of like real quick. This is probably part of the reason why I felt like it was best for us to move to a different distributor. And I know I talked about this shit before on the podcast before, but I wanted to just make note for anybody that's really want to do like that whole podcast shit. You got to make sure like your content that you produce weekly, every other week, every day, or however often that you record your motherfucking podcast, you got to make sure that shit is licensed to you and to you only, that you own your motherfucking content at all times. Because I told Spiff this shit, and I don't know if niggas may know, but we was fucking with them Anchor niggas. Mind you, Spotify bought Anchor. At any point, did we make any money from that shit? Yeah, we made a couple dollars and shit, but it wasn't nothing life-changing. You feel me? Now, another part of the reason why I decided not to fuck with those Anchor niggas is because who's to say that we own the content? Like, it was nowhere that I could read, like, you know how niggas don't even read the terms and conditions of like when they sign up for shit, Spiff. Mm-hmm. Like, it was no part in there that said that we actually own the content, you feel me?
Right.
As many songs that we done played, as many fucking thought-provoking, funny stories we done told on that bitch, it was nowhere on that motherfucker that said like, oh, this shit is licensed by such and such. Because I feel like just off the fact that Spotify had bought this particular platform to distribute podcasts, I feel like this shit is turning into the record industry.
That's crazy because, I always knew what we switched, platforms for and things of that nature, but like, it didn't really hit home until you just said it then, and me recently watching that, little special or whatever you want to call it and shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but we going through the same shit, or we went through the same shit, like, bro. So now, to me, in real time, like, it's resonating more because we've went through the same thing that he was talking about.
Absolutely. And like I was saying, man, and I feel like, what does a predominantly music app that's funded by the music industry really want to do with these podcasts? I feel like they're going to be doing the same shit. I feel like it's going to be us that's going to be really making this shit popular, and we not getting what we should be owed, you feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Because for us to get the amount of views and listens that we had before switching over, it didn't equate to the amount of money that we got, in my opinion. Right. But at the same time, too, I was on this bitch talking about, nigga, we worth at least $1 million.
at least.
Nigga, if Joe Rogan can get 100 done, and this nigga Bill Simmons can get 250 of them bitches, I know me and Spiff can get one.
That's what I'm saying. I need at least 5 of them bitches for real.
But carrying on to that shit, man. But man, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. He definitely, told some stories definitely had a whole breakdown as to show how these industries are made to prey against the young, the black, and the people that are in need, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And just to give a little background, because we rambling on like we assuming what we talk about. So,
That too, yeah.
So basically, Dave Chappelle did some type of special. He released it on Instagram or whatever the case may be. And he was basically telling the story of how when he was first coming up, doing stand-up and stuff like that, how he was in the adult-dominant industry and people was taking advantage of his intellectual property.
Absolutely.
And he was so young that he didn't know, you feel me, he was being taken advantage of. And he gave a couple of instances through his life where he was taken advantage of just on a day-to-day, regular, run-of-the-mill type shit.
Yeah.
So he all tied it in to tell a story about how when he first, linked up with Comedy Central, he signed a contract and he was desperate for cash because he was newlywed at 28, wife pregnant and shit like that. So he needed the cash. He did the Chappelle show and they never gave him any credit for doing the Chappelle show. So years later, we know he quit the show and things like that disappeared, whatever the case may be. He fucking he got a special relationship with Netflix, and he tried to pitch the Chappelle show to HBO before he pitched it to Comedy Central, and HBO told him,
like, the fuck we need you for,
like,
nigga?
Go fuck off, basically.
Yeah.
So he said both these streaming services, Netflix and HBO and Comedy Central, they do have a streaming service, but
yeah,
are streaming his shit, you feel me? And Comedy Central never paid him for his intellectual property. Yeah. And the same company, HBO, that told him what do they need him for, are making money off of him right now.
Crazy.
You feel me? And the only people that really had his back out of this whole little ordeal or fiasco was Netflix, because Netflix have a great relationship with Dave Chappelle, and they told him to, he told them to take it down, and they took it down out of respect.
I mean, even in that, he didn't even tell him to, like, take it down. He just said, like, yo, I don't feel good about this. And they said, nigga, say no more. We ain't gonna have this bitch on the platform anymore. But when you invest that much in a person, you would expect, for the people that invested that much money into Dave Chappelle, that they will go ahead and do some shit like that. It's just fucked up how they would take his likeness, his creativity, his mind, the shit that he created with that white man, Neil Brennan, that he created with Charlie Murphy, rest in peace, that he created with Donnell Rawlings, Ashley Larry. It's crazy how they would take all of that and try to profit and not pay this man for what he's worth. I'm pretty sure, like, the $50 million that Comedy Central offered that nigga before he left and went to Africa, I'm pretty sure they'd have made triple, even quadruple times that amount just by off of nigga advertisement on TV, whether it's DVDs they done sold, whether it's streams on different platforms and shit. They done made money hand over fist. But y'all niggas can't bust down that motherfucking little pesos with my dog.
Can't break bread, G.
Like, come on, man. Like, how selfish and how motherfucking just stingy that these niggas is. They just so fucking cheap. But that's the game, man. It's like, that's who they prey over. That's who these corporations, these companies prey on. They prey on the niggas that ain't got shit. They looking for young niggas like us that's creative and that's doing something new for them to make profit over.
Yeah.
That shit is sickening, dog.
And that nigga went on to say, like, nigga, I was trying to give y'all another Chappelle show, but, like, this shit I didn't know, when I signed the contract, that I couldn't even do that shit where I had to call it something else. And then,
right.
Like,
he can't
what's
even,
the point?
that shit crazy. Nigga can't even use his name, dog.
He said something to the effect of his likeness, his image, his name, to the universe or something to the
nigga,
universe.
Nigga, we can't even go to a different planet.
We can't even go. I can't even go to a different planet and use my own name for entertainment purposes.
How sick is that, man?
That
These white
shit
people gonna
sick as
find a
fuck.
way to be white people, dog.
That's what I'm saying. But that leads into the whole 360 deal, all that shit. You feel me? That's all. That's nothing but a 360 deal. Niggas been signing that shit for years, bro. It's like it's introduced and adapted by different industries at a time. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
He signed it. That's what niggas mean when they say, "Oh, well, I signed my soul to the devil and shit." That's what niggas mean, bro.
That's really what it mean, man. And it's fucked up because I feel like a lot of people would be like, nigga, if we was in his position just to first go around, you know, with Comedy Central, ain't no way in hell I can turn down 50 M's. And I mean, I get it. Like, you talking, like, I'm clearly talking about myself. You talking to somebody that ain't got shit. I don't know if I would have had the same, what's the word I'm looking for? The same restraint to just not go for that money, man. I can't look at myself and just say like I'll turn that shit down. But it take a special person to be forward thinking, to be just a stand up nigga, just like you said, just a nigga to stand on his own 10. You know, with morals to say like, yo, I don't feel right about this show and the way it's going. You know what? Fuck it. Like I'm gonna go to Africa real quick, and I'm gonna get this shit back on the back end. You feel me?
Definitely. But you know what? And I'm listening to you talking. I'm listening to you commenting. I'm processing my own thoughts. But at the same time, I gotta ask myself, where did that 50 million come into play?
As far as what Comedy Central?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, that's
it's still not right. Don't get me wrong, but where did that It's like the out of the equation. Like we've heard the story, right?
Yeah.
I fuck with Dave Chappelle. I'm 100% bought in to what he's talking about.
True.
I feel for him. Niggas go through that shit every day on any type of level, but at the same time, it was $50 million somewhere. What was that money for?
I think the money was for him to do, wasn't it like 3 more seasons? Because I think he only did, what, 2?
Yeah,
Dave
he did
Chappelle,
too.
the Chappelle show was only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And I think they probably it was probably like on some NBA shit. They probably gave him one in the option just to see how he go.
Yeah.
And they seen like, oh, this nigga doing, the ratings is out the roof. Let's offer this nigga this X amount of dollars, which is $50 million for the next however many more seasons after that. But I feel like that goes into my argument is that, yeah, they offered him $50 million, but I'm pretty sure like he done made them niggas maybe 10 times that amount.
That nigga definitely said, he said the reason he's mad for the motherfuckers who act like, that work for that company, that act like they don't know, is because he said, go in the accounting, go see what the fuck that show made and what they paid him. And you would know, if you look at them numbers, you would know why he mad.
You wanna know some wild shit? And I saw this shit the other day. Nigga, guess how much money Roddy Ricch made off the box?
How much?
$6 million. Guess how many times it was streamed?
How many?
1 billion times.
Oh, hell no.
So you telling me 1 billion streams is only, let's just say, $6 million. And it's not including the money that he would have to bust down with whoever before it get to that money get to him, I should say.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, probably by the end of that shit, he probably walking around maybe 500,000.
Maybe.
If that.
If that.
But that just tells you, man, how much money is these companies making off of our creativity?
Exactly.
You know it gotta be some wild shit. There's no way in hell that it's not. Like, nigga, and I just asked you this question before we started podding, dog. Like, do niggas even watch network television anymore?
Hell no. For what?
But nigga, we was glued to that fucking Chappelle show. I forgot what day it used to come on. I think it was either Wednesday or like a Sunday. or some goofy shit like that.
Yeah.
But you got this many eyes, whereas niggas was not really watching network television. Niggas was glued into Comedy Central on such and such night, nigga, when Dave Chappelle was on.
Facts.
Ain't no telling how much money Comedy Central made just off ratings and advertisement alone.
Mm-hmm.
Get that man his money, man.
Get that man his
Stop fucking
money,
around,
bro.
dog.
Quit fucking around, yeah, definitely. I mean, when you put it all into perspective like that, I definitely get you. I think it's a fucked up situation, and even though Dave Chappelle, you know, him being 47 years old, I feel like he's just now getting his flowers for things he should have been acknowledged for.
As he should.
But I feel like I fuck with him because, like, he getting everything he deserved plus more. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he not leaving no stone unturned. Why he got a second run at this celebrity type shit.
That's true. That's true.
And
He's definitely getting everything that he's owed. You know, for him to turn down the 50, to bounce back and get that 50 back from Netflix, and at the same time to keep his morals as a man, as to be a stand-up person, and not including all the other money that he made in that time period, because I'm pretty sure he done made way more M's than that.
Way more money than that.
But at the same time, he can still, you know, go to sleep peacefully. But at the same time, you still got some fucked up shit going on with these damn companies and him not being able to use something as simple as his name for some shit.
Yeah, that shit was
that he created.
Man. Definitely, man. I just think, you know, my end factor, my end game with this is like, he moving the culture forward in a way, like, he's a legend for a reason.
Absolutely.
And
no doubt.
He not missing right now because it's deeper than, like, him being a comedian, bro. Like, he's what we would call a public figure now.
I hate that word. I hate seeing that shit on Instagram too.
You hate that word because it's so overused to where we really don't know what a public figure is.
Yeah.
A public figure is just like another word for a philanthropist, bro. Like, you get it, like the billionaires, the people that's always, the politicians and shit that's always out there doing shit good for the community.
But it's like Instagram bitches that's just on there shaking ass and in their bio say public figure.
That's because you hate it. Like, niggas don't know what that really is, but it's kind of like they use it, but you hate it. You hate the word because of social media. You feel me?
I hate social media, nigga. I do so much.
Like,
but
public
I have
figure
to do
is like a real, like, look up the definition of public figure and then like, you will get it. But you hate it because social media overuses it and it makes motherfuckers, like, it adds to motherfuckers' personas that they use on social media. So,
but carrying on though, but I agree. Like, he has, I feel like he's transcended the term comedian or the occupation comedian, comic. Like, this guy, I don't know what you would classify him as. I don't know if public figure is the right thing to classify Dave Chappelle as, but I feel like he has transcended the occupation of being a comedian.
He just a legend. He a legend.
Flat out. The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Because he's pretty much just saying everything that need to be said, and he's saying it at the perfect time. One thing as a comedian, you gotta have timing with that shit. Everything that he's saying is just fucking perfect time right now, dog. Everything. When we was, you know, when the general public was, you know, kind of like, I ain't gonna say like hating the LGBTQ community, but I feel like there were some things that need to be said, that need to be addressed, and he said those things. You know, when it was time for us to accept as Trump as the president of the United States, he came out on SNL 4 years ago and was like, yo, calm down. Let's get this man a try.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Nigga, when the whole George Floyd, the police killings, man, the police brutality, when all that shit went down, what'd he do? He went up there and gave us 846. Everything is about timing, man, and this nigga is doing this shit at the most perfect time possible.
And definitely. And I want to say the thing I kind of like the most about what he said, and of course I agree with everything he said, like as far as timing and how he always speaks up when it's necessary. He always gives the public perspectives. He said, like, fuck all those networks. He was like, I'm coming to y'all, my real bosses.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, like, the public, us, we decide if a motherfucker famous or not, if we fuck with a motherfucker or not.
Absolutely.
Like,
nigga.
it's all about consumers. So
yeah, we hold all the power.
We hold all the power. So he came to us because he know it would be no Dave Chappelle without us. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I fuck with that. But, like, he always in that pocket, you feel me? Just being a real nigga, bro, you gotta respect it. Like, at the end of the day, like, niggas could, like, when niggas get cheese, bro, like, niggas get real funny acting, you feel me?
They say it's supposed to, accentuate your the characteristics that you have already. Yeah. It's supposed to just make them bigger, you feel me? Make them
bigger, you feel me? But that nigga is, like, the most down-to-earth, humble, like, I'm gonna stay in my lane, you feel me? Do my own thing. I know I'm that nigga in my own right, you feel me? Y'all do y'all, but when you come to me, I'ma always speak the truth and don't expect to hear nothing less.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna come a time whereas, God forbid, something happens to Dave Chappelle, but it's gonna come a time whereas niggas gonna look back and be like, damn, we missed that honesty, we missed that transparency. Or something happened to him, or die of old age. Niggas gonna really look for that shit because the talent that he has, this shit doesn't come around that often like that.
Nah, he like you said, he's transcended beyond comedy, bro. Like one of the greatest orators of all time. I know I say that shit all the time, but it's just like it's getting to the point where when this man speaks, you have no choice but to listen, bro.
Yeah.
Because he gon' teach you something every time. He gonna blow your fucking mind, bro. And that wow factor, bro, like that motherfucking that it factor, bro, that shit is hard to duplicate. That's like either you got it or you don't. And it develops over time, bro.
Absolutely. Nigga. Can't say it no better, my guy.
Yeah.
Can't say it no better, man. Man. I think I want to end it on that note, dog. I feel like we dropped a lot of game, man. Yeah, I was gonna talk about sports, but I really don't care no more.
Yeah, for real, we can end it on that.
Yeah, but man, y'all niggas tell us what y'all think, nigga.
Yeah,
nigga, I'm gonna drop this shit on YouTube, nigga. I wanna read the YouTube comments, man.
Yeah, we want to see how y'all input is.
Yeah, man.
Y'all perspective.
Nigga, email us, nigga. Meech and Spiff pod at Gmail, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? That way, nigga. But Spiff Lord.
Yes, sir.
Man, before we shake up out of this bitch, you got any last words that you like to say when you say how you say it?
Hell nah, man. I always say hell nah, but I did not say some shit. But keep grinding, man. Just keep doing what you doing, man. Stay motivated. Don't let shit get you too rattled. You feel me? Stay calm. Keep a level head, man. And
yes, sir.
Nigga, fucking listen to this shit, I guess.
In that way, nigga. Hey, man, and I appreciate all 13 of y'all niggas for always showing up, showing love, giving feedback when it's due. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a hoe to listen to the podcast. Subscribe, nigga. Leave a review, nigga. Do that shit, nigga. Give us 5 stars, give us 1, or whatever the fuck you feel in between. And make sure y'all niggas follow us or subscribe to the YouTube channel, I should say. Meech and Spiff, man. We got new videos coming. Nigga, my baby mama about to go get a BBL, so I'm about to go take a week off work. So I'm going to be dropping my son off at his grandparents. And, nigga, I'm about to record pods with, Spiff and Solo and recording videos and shit. So make sure y'all niggas subscribe to the YouTube so y'all can see the new content that we about to drop on you. Fuck niggas. But Spiff Lord.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay if I can call her one, cuz?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, funky dog head bitch. Now it's a Drug Table Talk podcast, man, with Meech and Spiff. We don't sell drugs. We sell knowledge. Slang game. We out.